Yeah, like let's say literally maybe 6 months ago, 8 months ago. Where was the watch market then?
6 to 8 months ago is when it started decreasing a little bit.
Okay,
right?
so when it went bonkers, let's say a year ago.
A year and a half ago, yeah. I mean, you had this watch that I'm wearing, right?
Yeah.
It's the 5990 stainless steel. This was going for $250,000.
And what's MSRP?
MSRP 60.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's stainless.
Stainless.
$250,000 for a stainless steel watch.
Yes.
And it was going for, and then you can get it for 60.
You can get it for 60, but you're not going to get it, right? You're going to have to spend tons and tons and tons of money in order to get it.
Because it's just so popular?
No, because the dealer, look, and I don't mean to put ADs on the spot.
Yeah, yeah.
ADs are not stupid. They know the gray market.
Okay.
And then when I say ADs, I'm not talking about Patek Philippe. I'm talking about an authorized dealer.
Okay.
Right? You go on Patek's website, you look up authorized dealers, and you want to go buy it from an authorized dealer.
Okay.
They're not dumb. They know exactly what the watch is worth.
Right.
So they're going to get their money's worth.
Somehow.
Some way, somehow.
I see.
Yeah, like they're going to make you buy certain things. Like even if it's a Patek dealer, right?
Yeah.
They say it as like, oh, we want to see your commitment in the brand.
They always tell me that.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. Hey, you know, we want to see your commitment and we want to see your collection grow.
Yes.
So we want you to buy this grand complication.
And then they want to know how many cars you have.
Yeah.
They want to, I mean, you have to build some kind of profile.
Yeah, it's crazy. I had a customer come in yesterday, one of my really big clients. He goes, oh, because I sold him an FP Jordan. He goes, oh, I went into FP Jordan to re-register the watch under my name and I wanted to start talking to them. He's like, I didn't realize this, but he's like, the guy was interviewing me for an hour and a half.
Yes.
He wanted to know what kind of cars I drove, where I go eat, who my friends are, where I go on vacation.
Yes.
Where I live.
I have to show him pictures.
Yes.
I got to send him pictures of the car, boom, the plane, everything.
And then they'll tell you, hey, you're a good fit for us or you're not a good fit for us.
Right.
It's the craziest thing.
It blows my mind.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you know, you got to make money to kind of buy these things.
Yeah. And even if you have money, they might still not want to sell it to you. That you might not be their fit.
So like AP, right?
Yeah.
So AP, they don't want you selling watches.
No.
Right? So I bought a watch from AP and I sold it after a year.
Yeah.
AP didn't tell me, hey, we don't want you selling watches, and no one told me that. If you go to Ferrari says, hey Ed, if you're going to get an allocation, you know, you need to hold it for 6 months and then you got to give it back to us and we're going to sell it to you. So they all are very specific on the way they want to do things, right? But AP didn't tell me that, and I sold the watch, right? I sold it to you.
Yep.
Right? Ed, did you sell a watch? We got a problem, right? So I had to go in there and I had to explain the situation. I'm like, look at the watch. I had it for over a year, and they almost blackballed me.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
That's normal. That's normal. But a lot of customers are getting fed up with it now.
Are they?
Right? And I think AP will start loosening up a little bit because they can't financially expect you to keep it. Like I had a client of mine, the guy was buying a house.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
He sold 4 of his APs. He kept 1. He had 5 of them. One of them, he didn't sell them to me. He sold it somewhere else. One of them came up. They called him, and you know, the customer got pissed. He's like, hey, dude, look. He's like, I was buying a house for my family. I needed that money. Yeah. So if you want to blackball me because I was buying a house for my family because I needed that money as a down payment. Yeah. Because I had to watch it for a year and a half. He's like, you know what, the hell with you guys. He's like, no, we didn't mean like that. If you're buying it for, you know, financial like that, they just, after a year and a half, they won't say anything if you tell them. Yeah.
That's the key, right? They said, hey, Ed, we were cool with you selling the watch, but you need to tell us.
Yes. They just don't want you selling it 1 day later, 1 month later, right? If you take a watch and you buy it and you grab it and it's worth 40K over, you come to a guy like me like, hey, dude, you know, you paid 70, I'll give you 110. Yeah. You're like, oh, hell yeah, here, take it.
Yeah.
That's when they'll get pissed.
I got it.
Right? But if a year later you go to them, hey, you know what? I really don't like the watch that much anymore. I'm not into it. And I know you guys are giving me another allocation of this. Are you guys okay with it? Yeah. Most likely they're going to say, yeah, you know what? It's fine. Yeah. Go ahead and sell it. It's okay. But the way they look at your profile, they'll look at it as like a collection, right? They'll look at how many pieces you have and then they'll determine whether they give you a tourbillon or they give you, you know, this watch or that watch. They want you to build your collection in order to, you know, I was showing you those pictures earlier, right? Yeah. Perpetual calendar, black ceramic, skeleton.
Yeah. Sick.
Crazy piece.
I think, what is it? Like MSRP is what, maybe a $120, what, $125?
No, that one is probably like $160 $70, $80.
But what does it go for in the gray market?
Gray market today, it's about $400K. The height of the market was going for $800,000.
Oh my God.
Yes, but AP will make you. They made my customer wait 6 years for that watch, and he had to spend $1 million. $1 million
to get that watch.
So his profile was built up enough to buy it.
So they made the money back. So if the market was 800 grand, that watch was 800 grand. Over a 6-year period, he spent $1 million.
Yes.
So if he grabbed it for $170 and said, "Let me sell it right away," he lost money because he spent $1 million on stuff that he didn't really want.
Exactly, and the $1 million that he spent is probably worth $500,000-$600,000 or $400,000.
That's how they do it, man.
Yes. And if you get caught in that 5 years selling it, you're done. You're not going to get it.
So you're not getting it. So all that work, all that money, and you didn't get it.
Yep.